Thanks for staying with us. We still have our guest with us. So our next topic is about another video that went viral. So we saw a video of a wedding where a brother or brothers put money together to gift their sister a car on her wedding day. Now, everybody will think, okay, it's a gift. But many came on social media to say that it's, in fact, one particular person said it was wrong and it was in bad taste for you to give your sister, who at the reception is now Mrs. Somebody, she's now one with her husband, with her spouse, that it is wrong for you as a brother or brothers to give her a car. So what are you trying to start here, saying that, oh, the car is yours? We see this happen a lot at weddings where during the reception, the father of the bride says, I give you a house, I give you a car, I give you this. And people are thinking, okay, why would you give her and not them? It should be their car and not her car. What are your thoughts? Let me take Beecee.
Which one is dear? Inside the matter, I bought something for my sister. What's dear?
They are married now.
So?
Two has become one.
And so? So she should forget her identity because the two have become one. It's a gift. Take it as a gift. I want to do something nice for you, and this is the gift. Okay, if he had wrapped a afelenkoa inside wrapper, breakable plates, would they have made noise about it? It's a gift as well. If he had brought a refrigerator or maybe vacuum cleaner or pots, would we have been having this conversation? No, it's a gift. So the same way afelenkoa is a gift, that's the same way a car is a gift. Why is your insecurity being hit at the point that they are presenting your wife? You should be the one to even stand up and say, baby, let's go and see your car. That's how it should be. Why are you taking it personal that they should have presented it to both of you? No.
Can I ask you this
They are
question?
gifting their blood something for that day.
Question?
Enjoy it.
Can I ask you this question? What if the guy doesn't have his own car?
No, that's
How is that supposed to be?
And I'm just, you see, because we've just finished one topic about maybe the man felt insecure, or maybe somebody called and said, don't live in a woman's house. Now, are they not going to start their marriage on the wrong footing because he will start less than her if he doesn't have a car? If he has a car, well, it's fine then. But if...
Why do you think we are constantly massaging the ego of the African men?
Which one is
not how we just, let's not be like
Don't
that.
buy a car
Let's
so
not
that
be
man
as,
will come.
we are constantly, we are the problems. We women,
Yeah.
we are constantly massaging the egos of the African man to say, ow, you are the man, you are the head of the
Step
house.
down, no, so
you have to
that
step down.
they can
Is
shine.
it possible that that's what we're doing right now?
But you do it all the time.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, should we continue to do it?
You do it as a normal thing.
As a
Because
submissive wife.
even in your religion, when you say God is a man, is God not a man?
God
their
is a
So,
spirit.
no,
God is a spirit.
no, but you refer
Has
to
no
God as
gender.
he.
Man.
Yeah.
You refer to God as he. He.
You win.
You're right,
You win,
you're right.
So
you win. Okay.
already, you have already put yourself in that submissive position.
States already.
By saying, my God, I worship you, you are a man. So you are the representative, you, my husband, are not the representative of God to
That's
me
the man.
because you are he as well.
Okay, let me hear my
Yeah.
now.
Okay, so I think Waki just, made it clearer for me. So it's not about the gift. It's about whether the man is richer or poorer. Because if they were very rich people and they had come and had given a gift,
Won't be a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, she was marrying a really wealthy person, and her brothers came together and said, so that they will not say, we did not do anything. We have put and given you a car. So they're just different because we don't know the context or the circumstances.
Yeah.
For me, it seemed, when I saw it, I did not understand what the issue was, because I just thought it was a sweet gesture. Her brothers had put money together, probably even as a surprise. Like, let's gift her a car. What if the husband has many cars and they just thought, we'd like for you to go home with this car? I come from a place where when a woman is going to her husband's house, she carries nearly everything, even bed, even, different things. And if she does not bring it with her, some people will look at you a certain way.
Yeah.
And it shows that, see, I'm not coming from nothing. Where I'm coming from, we have,
But it's affecting your husband's ego.
No, we don't know. No, we don't know that in this situation. I can imagine.
Can I read one of the comments before you finish?
Okay.
It says, don't mind the useless family. What an intimidation on their special day. Look at the lad's face. He is already devastated.
Oh, wow.
I swear, I'll walk out of all that and they should...
They also mind
reading.
reading
Okay.
now.
No, it's not even about mind reading. I now know exactly who this person is. This person that put down that text is probably not able to afford a car himself. And he sees it because he has not put himself in that situation. And he's looking at it only from his own perspective, recognizing if I were in that position, I'm not the man who may have enough. I would be intimidated by a gift that's been brought together by her family. So that is another person who lives in so much opulent largesse would be wondering, oh, why did they get such a tiny car? You know? So they're just different depending on the content. But I don't think it's
so
let me hear those views. Right? I'll come back to you. What are your thoughts on this?
I think it's some form of intimidation, definitely. And there might even have been beef somehow between the husband and the family, and they just want to show you, like, okay, you think we want to show you who we are. I beg to be indifferent because I feel a wedding gift should be for both of them.
Thank you.
Because it's a wedding gift. Not that I totally support it.
You won't.
It's
when they give people blender, do they put
still, it's not the substance, it's just the fact that they're now married and they've become one. And the occasion is for both of them.
Wow.
Not just one person.
Okay.
So
I came from the south now, close to the east, right?
Yeah.
And when you're sending off your daughter, depending on the capacity of the family, like she mentioned, you send them with they give you a lot they present it on your wedding day. A lot of gifts. Now, these people may have the means to say, okay, let us add car to the mortar that we're going to be sending. And then you say they shouldn't have presented it. So I think men now need to begin to deal with themselves and their insecurities, right? Because if you are coming into the marriage with the mindset of we are a team, that shouldn't be a problem because it's our car. Whether you are the one that God decided to bless first or I'm the one God decided to bless first, it's our car. We're using the car together. We're going to be betting kids. We're going to do school runs with the car together. It's our car.
What if she's the kind of woman say, please don't enter my car? No, she can't do that.
No, we have not entered a different. So she should not even own a car.
Exactly.
No, I said
it's our car.
I agree with the where she said the car should have been presented to both of them.
Because
because don't start problem before they even start.
Why are we assuming there's problem starting?
Thank
you. Because it depends on who we're talking about.
The person that saw the man was just the woman. The woman was dancing.
That person is just
let them show the woman was dancing.
Yes.
The woman was dancing.
Yeah.
The man was just walking behind.
No, let's watch the video. Let's watch the video.
Okay.
We'll see his face now and see if he's
okay.
Even if it's Bogbe.
The bride's family come down from the boys.
No, that's how his face is.
Oh,
That's just smiling.
look at you. I'm not changing it. That's how his face is.
No, I agree. That's how his face is. He did not look intimidated to me.
all.
I think we're just trying to we're putting ideas into people's heads, and I don't like. We tend to do that to all these wedding videos. This man could have just been happy for her, and also
He really showed it.
Secondly, this is a woman. She's getting married to her husband. She knows his status. She knows his circumstances. If she felt for any reason that would have been an intimidation or my brothers are trying to prove a point, she may not have gone out. She'd be like, thank you. Do you understand? Why we're assuming that this adult female that is getting married to this does not have the presence of mind to understand if an intimidation is happening or if they're trying to use her wedding to show up her husband. I don't believe this. I think it's just a personal gift. If we go back traditionally to how women would go to their homes, I can just I can't imagine if there was one traditional African man that said, do you know how many goats they sent her with? They sent her with 15 goats because they're trying to show that me, I don't have goats. You know, it's because it's a car. And we see a car as a symbol of, so much wealth have arrived, and we think that it has to be a way to intimidate the man. When the man bought her land before she even got to that wedding?
Come to YK's side for a second, because if we look at it the other way, if the brothers had come and said, talking to the husband. We have, as a family, we're gifting your wife a car. So they're handing the key over to the husband. That as you are the head of the family, it's the wife's car. We've come together to give our sister a car, and because you're our husband, we're handing you over the key. So he is leading the family. So yes, it's her car, but we give the man the key. Just a symbolic to show
That's
the
also-
symbol,
that's also
to show the
petting
leaders.
this man.
Hey, I'm saying, so he now stands up with his wife to take her to her new car, which the brothers have.
If I was a man, I would feel insulted
Exactly.
by that. If I were the man, I would feel
They
insulted.
gave you the key.
Yes,
Excuse
I
me,
would.
can I ask you this
But I'm
question?
not, so I don't
Because you are all saying when they give a microwave, I mean, what's that?
A
thing?
blender.
Yeah.
Blender.
Now, when they give blender, do they write for Mrs. Longe or Mrs. Ugbo? Or do they write Mr. and Mrs. Ugbo? Or Mr. and Mrs. Longe?
Mrs. Longe
When
now.
they get, no, they put
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs.
It's
We give, they don't put Mrs.
When
put
they are giving
Mr.
wristwatch,
and Mrs.
They don't.
Even if they put or they don't put.
When they give you wristwatch, they will give you male and female together.
Yeah.
If they can only
Yeah,
afford
well,
one wristwatch, they will buy the male
I'm
wristwatch.
just
Then they will
saying.
buy you
They
blender.
won't let you jump it. Let me okay, please. You want to say something?
It's why you will see.
Go ahead.
No, I think I still stand on the fact that it's a wedding and it's supposed to be for both of them, really, honestly.
Let me. Nima is speaking here. Nima is always in her house resting. Yes, the car.
She was supposed to be here today.
She said the car should have been presented to both of them at the wedding ceremony,
Because it's
or
a car.
privately if it's for her sister only. It's a wedding, not a birthday.
Okay, do we
Yes,
know?
so
Do we
now-
even know if this surprise that they planned
Nima,
had been planned with
With
the husband? They planned with the husband. The husband did not seem surprised. You
Okay,
cannot be
well,
planning that kind of gift and no family member is aware. They have planned it with the husband.
Yes.
That we're gifting. We have decided to buy a car for our sister.
You took a
We're
dream.
going to-
See,
Yes,
that
now.
kind of-
Yes, now.
So it's-
he knows.
he doesn't
He
look
did not
happy.
look shocked.
He
No,
It does not look unhappy to me.
He didn't look shocked.
It looks, he said,
He knew. He was in the know. You
They-
planned it
He
with
took that
them.
drink to
He
step
said,
down.
when they want
he
to
stepped
start-
down, he said, they don't put bicycle for my
it's
leg.
like when you want to plan birthday for Madame Morayo, for instance, and you want to surprise her. You must get a buy-in of the husband to surprise her.
Yeah.
So that day he won't come and be doing because he already knows. He may have even been the one that went to pick up the car.
Yeah,
Not sent
the
money.
color.
It's okay. I
But
know
this man
exactly
didn't
what
But
this
this
hand
man did not look
No, I
like-
disagree.
smile.
He didn't look very excited.
Yeah, because it's not surprise. And do you know how long they
didn't look happy now.
No. It's their wedding day. Some people are stressed by their wedding
Yes.
day. Please, don't put any.
women are normally
See,
stressed.
the only thing, because for my personal preference is I am not the sort that would like a show off of this. So yes, I would agree that this should have been done privately.
Privately, yeah.
But I understand that there are some people that do things like this. They love the grand gesture. They love that. They think she's the sort of person that would love that sort of thing. She was surprised with the car on her wedding day. Now, let me even blow your minds. I've heard that there are some people that arrange their own surprise things.
Well,
I want you to surprise me on my birthday, or I want you to surprise me and do this, put this together and let it be a surprise. I am in the know. So some people do that. But I think that we should look at this positively. Brothers and husbands have come together to surprise a bride on her wedding day. It just adds color and more flavor to a wedding.
What if a father, says, comes to that wedding and says, I'm handing my daughter a house. You can now choose to put the name in your husband, whatever, but I am giving you this house key. Is it wrong for a father to give his daughter a house for her wedding gift?
Of course not.
I think it depends on the relationship before the wedding or the marriage itself. If there was a good relationship between the husband and the wife and the family, I don't think there'll be an issue.
So, okay, let's just imagine the relationship between your father and your husband-to-be is not really fantastic. They're just very civil. So will you reject a house from your father on your wedding day?
I'll probably tell my dad not to do that.
Yeah.
Because I know that my husband will feel insecure. So and I don't want to start my wedding or my marriage on that note.
Thank you. I would not marry somebody that will be feeling insecure that I got
no.
from my family. No, I'm just saying. So I've seen men who it doesn't matter to them, right? I know there are a few, but they're there. Anyhow the blessing is coming. It's coming to us, and we're going to make the best use of it. let's thank this person for giving us this, thank this person for giving us that. It is for us. And
Yeah.
I also have the wisdom not to rub it in his face that it's me. I'm separating things in the house. Oh, this is my car, and this is my house.
Okay,
and
what
this is
if
my
you don't
key.
have that
No,
wisdom?
No, but I have. I'm just
Why would
saying.
you have?
So
You
because I have the wisdom, I will not marry somebody who will be insecure that somebody gave me, that my brother gave me a car.
And
I would pick from my own, you know, you attract who you are, so to speak.
You see, instead of us trying to be rubbing or maybe trying to manage the ego of our husbands, should we re-educate them or orientate them
To
in
relax.
accepting these things the certain way that, okay, this gift is for us? Because a lot of men have that mentality that, listen, don't rub it in my face.
Yeah.
But should we therefore continue with that thinking, or should we change their mindsets towards that?
Okay, so you mentioned about the relationship before the day of the wedding. And adults, we're not children. We know when something is meant to goad you, something is meant to make you look bad.
Yeah.
And a woman, a wife, or the bride getting on the day would be able to tell. And you see that in those cases, the response may be different. She may not show the excitement,
Yeah.
you know. She may grab her husband's hand and they will go to see the thing together and just look at each other. And then there's some people who are even motivated by it. They'll be like, oh, so your brothers think they can show you, no problem. Then they'll wait for, don't worry, we'll retaliate. Then on your birthday, he gives you 3 cars and then dashes them a few bicycles to go home with. You know, so some people will take it and, you know, run with it and be motivated by it. But if it was really about showing him up, then that is wrong. Why would you want to do that to your own sister's wedding? But I don't believe that that was the case in this, unless we hear, you know, a story directly from them.
Yeah.
But sometimes it is just for fun. It is just to add color. It's just for people to be excited and happy. Look at her. She looks so happy. I'm sure her groom is looking at her and thinking,
He's not looking happy now.
See how beautiful my wife looks. See how happy
Okay,
she looks.
he's not looking happy.
I don't agree.
No. There you see in the picture, all our friends.
No, remember this is one person's point of view from their camera. You don't know if his friends took another point of view, you know, and we don't know these things.
Let us raise our sons
Okay, this is for sake of argument.
and our
Yes.
men
That's it. I
to
think,
have
yes.
confidence.
Yes.
To understand that life is not about what you have.
Yes.
It's about the content that's within.
Yes.
And the ability to be to accommodate and show compassion.
Yes.
And when the blessings are coming, whoever antenna is higher will receive first fall on behalf of all of us. So if we raise our children that way,
yeah.
we will not get to a point where they are going to be intimidated that somebody gifted their partner something. Because even women sometimes feel bad when maybe the husband's family wants to gift something and they put the man's name. Maybe they are giving a house to the man. Do they put the daughter-in-law's name? No, they don't. They put the man's name. They are the man. They put the man's name.
And the
So
woman
why don't we
accepts
go and hang ourselves?
Abiaju-
That they did not put our name inside the house.
As you have said it about men, you will say the same thing about women.
Of course.
Let us train our women to not to intimidate their husbands with their property, if they have more property or more.
No.
And also, the most important, I think, is the sharing. Mr. and Mrs. Murayo, Mr. and Mrs. Femi Afolabi Brown, Mr. and Mrs. Obiajulu, no, your husband's name, Uche Ugbo, Mr. and Mrs. Tokumbo Longe, Mr. and Mrs. Sharing. If you do not learn to share from now, eventually you will now start.
Point of correction.
Who is going to
Mr. and
share?
Mrs. Tokumbo and Miriam Longe.
Exactly. That means
anybody-
The lawyer, Nima has told us that if your name is not inside, then it's not for you.
I agree. I agree. So if your name is not inside, so it has to be Mr. and Mrs.
The name.
Uche and
And
Obiajulu.
Julu.
Who are we
Yeah.
putting the
Mr.
body
and
on
Miss-
to share? The person giving or the people receiving? The body
people
should not be
receiving.
on the... Exactly. The body should not be on the person giving. This person has given.
But this one was given to only one person now.
They have given. The person that is supposed to now
See, I've
ensure
seen
the
where-
sharing
listen,
is
I've
the
seen
people
where-
who received it.
I've seen where the chairman of the wedding is sleeping with the wife.
Hey, why can't
Why are you taking us to another level?
all these funny angles why can't we bring in? Please. Don't bring the
I
lens.
have seen.
Don't bring-
Listen, look, I never had it more reasonable. I've seen where the chairman is sleeping with the wife, and he will come and give the wife the car.
Hey,
What should the man do?
no,
Don't marry
Because
her.
he doesn't even know. He doesn't even
Exactly.
know that the man is sleeping with her. I say I've seen it. And I'm 63. I can't be 63 and not have seen all these things now.
why can't?
So that means that she's not supposed to be married. She's not supposed to be marrying a man if she knows that she has a boyfriend that is
Even
coming to
slept,
the wedding.
the chairman even slept with the wife the day before the wedding.
I want Roddy to buy. You shouldn't be talking about it.
No, that is the problem with Nigeria. We don't like to bring out the truth. We like to be hiding things. Let's bring it out. So that's why I say, please give it Mr. and Mrs.
Even
Uche
so
and
the chairman too can do Mr. and Mrs. Does it matter? Does it take away from Mr. and Mrs. Not anymore?
Because if you give it to only Mrs. will say, I worked for it.
And she worked for it.
So please, this is my
So
car.
let me have
Don't
it.
step inside this
Let
car.
me give you a moment to come in because this man.
Why are you eyeing me now? Why is she eyeing
Why
me?
will not let
I'm
you?
tearing.
I think I totally agree with you that we should train our men. We train our boys, and I feel if our boys are well trained from when they're very young, they will take care of the women.
Yeah.
And all honors lies on the men too. As much as we want to believe that, well, they say the women are the pillars of the home, they hold the home, but it all goes down to the men. If you treat your woman well, the woman will receive you properly. She will receive you with all submission. So we need to train our boys.
Yeah.
Just give you comments on social media.
I was going to also say that, isn't it funny also for the brothers if they thought that they were using it to show up the husband and the car gets home and the woman hands over the key for the man to be driving the car up and down. Who lose? You lose. Because I'm driving the car now.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a few comments and then we wrap up on this.
Mount Rushmore says, I mean, they will not move into, okay, they were arguing about if a house is being gifted to, the couple. Some people said the man will refuse to move in. Omo Shalewa says, no, which one is Mr. and Mrs.? Brother buy sister a car. And is that a problem? There's actually no issue here. Miss R says, so where did you get the impression he's upset about it? Did he confide that to you?
Please help us ask them.
TP says, what if it is a private jet? It will be handed over to the bride's father-in-law. One dynamic said, the car is from her sibling to her. The man seems confident and not intimidated or bothered. That's how it should be.
All right, we have to wrap up. Let's do just
time has gone.
final gone. Tell what you're working on and what you like us to support you with.
Yeah, so at the moment, still working on the empowerment program, and I'd like you ladies to please just give us a shout out. Let people know what we're doing. We intend to at least empower like 100 women in a year, and that will cut across not just Nigeria but Africa as a whole.
Well done.
Good.
Well done.
Congratulations. All right, that's all we can take on today's show.
It's only
YK, you have a few comments?
now.
You have a few comments?
It's only 50.
Okay, YK.
Okay.
YK
is back. She wants to make up for the 5
YK,
weeks.
you're Mrs. What? You're not Mrs. anybody now.
I'm Ms.
You're Miss.
It's Ms.
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 I'm proud of it.
Ms.
Ms. Kuti.
Ms. Kuti.
Oh, I forgot something. Sorry. My single is coming out, and it's called No Gra Gra.
Oh, okay.
And there's a dance routine, a TikTok dance routine. So yeah, if you guys can.
Yes, no gra-gra. Congratulations.
God day.
YK, no gra-gra. You just came now, you started gra-gra.
And I've been very quiet. I was very quiet on set. I just were quiet.
It's only YK.
Until you
This entire world,
chairman.
only YK that will know a chairman that is sleeping with the bread. I don't understand. I've never
heard.
And now saw them a day before the
Hey, I don't understand. YK, you're just very special. I have never in my life. How can you know
People
a
are even
chairman?
saying it that they have heard it before.
And then hear it.
Yeah.
Everybody has heard, but no one has seen. And no
No,
one is
here
the
now.
chairman, and no one is the bride that is sleeping with the chairman. They only hear.
But YK has seen. I've seen that we see. It's only kind of piece. But let us go, Jerry. We have to run. No other comments. We have to run. We have
No
about a
other
minute.
comments.
Yeah, good.
Okay, I think really, pretty much, in a nutshell,
One comments.
you go ahead, YK.
Truth is true. Damilola, the brother was playing smart and safe. Moses Ade says, Auntie YK, you are the eldest and you have spoken well.
That is all we can take on
Oh,
today's
goodness
show. Hope
me.
you learned a few things as we have. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Bye.